Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're doing something a bit different, and we're not doing a MotoGP 18 2019 mod video today because I've been doing a lot of those, so don't want to bore you out with all those because you know that's been a lot of videos for like the last 3 weeks, I think, hasn't it? So yeah, I thought I'd do something a bit different. If you've either been subscribed to the channel for a long time or been downloading my mods for a long time, you'll probably recognise this screen here. But for those of you that don't know, or those of you who can't remember, this is my 2017 mod for Valentino Rossi the game. So I thought that I would revisit it since it's been over 2 years since I released the initial version, and this was the final version I released. I think version 3.2, I think it was. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this mod. I do remember that much. Obviously, let's get straight into it now. So I used the MotoGP 17 logo with the black border around it, just to, you know, it made it stand out a bit more. So let's head straight into MotoGP World. So obviously the picture of Maverick Vinales here, and if we scroll through, so the picture of Jorge Navarro, picture of Bastianini, and so this is like all VR TG stuff. If you ever want me to revisit this game and play some of this stuff, because I did play it a long time ago, but I never finished it. So in terms of on my channel, I did play all of it in my own time. So I can definitely revisit this game. It was a pretty good game. So apparently that's the rider I was last selected as. So if we go through, it doesn't look. It was my first mod project, so it wasn't the best, but definitely. I know a lot of people submit a lot of stuff, so I didn't make all of this stuff. It's all in the mods if you download it. So this is the Valentino Rossi skin. Remember, we made it based on the darkness of the showroom. So the showroom where they show off the bikes, like when they unveil the livery. We made it based on the darkness of that. So the Yamaha is quite dark. It's a bit too dark, but looks pretty nice on there. Obviously it's the 2016 chassis, but that's basically identical to the 2017 model as in the MotoGP 17 game. So obviously move on to Marc Marquez next. I think he might be still vanilla except his number. The Honda livery didn't really change at all, and I remember at the time a lot of people didn't want to do a Marquez skin, so there wasn't ever one done. I didn't really do many skins because at the time all of the files had alpha maps on them. If you don't know what that means, basically meant that the software I usually use, I couldn't use it. It didn't show the skins at all, which is a shame. So that's why I never made one. So it was really hard for me to make skins. I sort of had to recreate the original and then build from there, which was really difficult to do. So that's why I didn't do many of them. So it's Danny Pedrosa. So he's actually completely stock. He's still that 2016 Pedrosa. Let's move on to Andrea Dovizioso. See, this is another skin that I actually did. I did the bike, because it's quite similar to the GP16, and I'm really sorry, but it has been like, nearly 2 years, so I don't really remember who did everything. That's Dovi. We move over to Lorenzo now. I remember this being pretty cool. I made the glass as well for this one because I saw it in real life, so I was like, that's pretty easy to replicate. Again, I don't remember who made the leathers, but they are smashing. They look very similar to the ones in MotoGP 17, but probably slightly, yeah, better than the ones in MotoGP 17. I was zoomed in, I was like, I can't see the helmet properly. There's the helmet. Obviously it's the old Shark model before the 2017 one. And Iannone, who'd obviously changed teams. The Suzuki looked pretty good. I remember when someone sent me that, I was like, yes, it's very nice. And the helmet, yeah, again. So all the skins in this are really nice. A lot of effort was put into these. You can see the menus that I made were not great, but everybody else sort of made up for it, so it's good. Definitely a really nice mod in the end because of all of the user feedback and user input, which was really nice. And I think, yeah, it's the same for the 2018 mod as well, and hopefully it'll be the same for the 2019 mod. I can't remember who did these icons at the bottom, so you can see the icons that obviously, you know, the rider you're hovering over. I didn't do these. These are off the official MotoGP website, I think. I think somebody else made them. It says Folger. So obviously, as you can see, we never got round to finishing Folger's helmet. So those of you that remember the 2018 mod, this is what I did for the ENO now, because I knew he had a different model. I changed the model and never did the skin. Luckily somebody else did it, but yeah, nobody did it for this one, but I could have done it. I had no excuse. I just didn't, because I wasn't very good at helmet editing. So this is one of the really nice parts of the mod as well. Zarka number 5. I can't remember who made that, but it was excellent. I remember thinking that at the time. Again, on the old Sharp model. I think that might be his 2016 helmet, I'm not sure. Petrucci. I think he might be vanilla too. I don't think I ever changed him. You can see it's on the GP15, so yeah, I guess I didn't. Must be the same with the Redding as well. Yeah. There wasn't much point doing the slower teams. It's in the Sam Lowe's. Yeah. So I actually made this Aprilia skin as well. That's why it looks kind of bad. I remember thinking at the time that it looked horrendous, but I still agree with that, yes, definitely. I was about to say it doesn't look too bad, but it is pretty horrendous, not gonna lie. Like, look at this, it's awful. Some of it's alright, but then some of it is just not. And the leathers are still the 2016 ones. I never updated the leathers, I just did the skin. Which I did a lot, to be fair. Not quite sure. So obviously, if you are watching this video and you've seen my other mods, this is where my first project was, so sort of where I learned my mistakes and improved upon them. But I think I'll still always like this mod. Crutchlow again was not edited, I don't think, by anybody. But it's not really the community's job to make the skins, it's me for making the mod. So I never made it, and then I don't think anybody else did either. I think there was actually a separate mod that probably had all the skins in them, but you know, obviously I'm not gonna have them in mine. I didn't make them. If they didn't send them to me and say I could use them, then, or tell me that I could use them, then I'm not gonna use other people's skins. This is Barbara, and then I think all these guys are sort of default now. Baz still there's no point looking at him again, but look at Abraham. I made the skin yet again. Pretty horrendous, not gonna lie. The leathers aren't too bad, but the bike is pretty awful. Obviously, this was back in the day, really, before anybody... People didn't used to make mods where you could get the 3D models, and didn't have Photoshop either, so I literally had to edit it, see what it looked like in game, and just keep trial and erroring it. And of course, obviously, as I've already said, I had to remake all the skins because I couldn't edit them. Luckily, they're not like that anymore. And for 17, I got the Photoshop trial and just quickly got rid of all the AF channels on all of them, so I could just edit them whenever I needed to after the trial had expired. So Jack Miller is default as well. See, again, if you've been using my mods for a long time, you might know that I made a number fix for the Mark VDS, because let's look at Battlick. Look, the numbers don't fit properly. They're not too bad, but I felt it bad enough to make, you know, a fix for it, and I didn't put the fix in the mod for some reason. I'm not sure why. Now, this is probably one of the better menu pictures, and I didn't make this one, so someone sent this to me. Actually, I think I remember I did make a couple changes to it. I think they sent it to me with Bridgestone tyres on, so I just put it over the Avintia model and got the tyres on there. Looks pretty good. I made this KEM skin as well. This is the best part of the mod in my opinion, the skin. It's the best skin that I made in the mod, sorry, is what I meant to say. Not the best part of the mod. Best part of the mod that I made, yeah, there we go. It was on the 2015 Honda because it was an easier model to work with. Obviously the numbers were a bit dodgy, but you know, I couldn't really fix that. I have figured out a way since to fix that, but also using keys. So that's MotoGP. I'm not going to bore you by going through all of Moto 2 and Moto 3 as well, because it's a lot of skins. It's supposed to be just a little look back. So we'll do a race actually. Who should we play as? Let's play as Bradley Smith. What track? Hopefully I don't have any custom tracks in here. I actually wouldn't really matter if it did, would it? Let's be real. Let's do... Well, we could do Catalonia, but... Oh yes, yeah, the old layout's still on Catalonia, isn't it, on this game? So, let me quickly change the settings, because I don't know what settings are on here. I probably should have been this in a video, because it doesn't look too good. Options over here. I could have just gone the other way. Alright. Control options. Okay, it's alright. They're already set. So I used to use tuck in a different button, but then I couldn't remap it for 18, so I'm used to that now. So yeah, it's just a little race. Yeah, the mod is still up on Race Department if for whatever reason you want to use it. I mean, I don't see why you would, especially because there is a MotoGP 17 game. But yeah, if you want to see what my first project looks like, you can. So the menu pictures look, the icons for the riders look really good because somebody else made those.
Just a few more seconds for the race to start.
Oh, I forgot how bad the audio was on this game. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's been a long time since I've played this game. Oh, there's like no feedback like at all. What is this? And, oh, the bike is so slow. It moves side to side so slow. Right, so we're going to try to go around the outside. We're smoking that rear tyre all the way around. Now behind Iannone, I think. Oh, I'm going to heist it. Yeah, I'm down. I'll restart that. Oh, Marvin Lappy by Spawn the song on VR.
Everything's ready.
Right, let's put the, if I remember how to put the traction control up, I'll put it up to full. Because you get like no feedback from this game. Okay. Oh, I love a good screen freeze on like a 2016 game that doesn't push my hardware. Oh crap, I've gone steaming in, yeah. It's not going well, is it? It's supposed to be just a little show off of the... In fact, if you look, somebody made this helmet and it's a really good helmet actually. Looks very similar to its real life one. Well, it looks basically the same as its real life one, so shows you how good the modders really were. Really thank anyone that contributed anything to any of my projects really, even if it's just advice. Doesn't have to actually be a file itself. Oh, we've just hit Hollis Bagro out the way. We're up to 11th, which for saying, you know, I haven't played this game for like 2 years. Well, probably not quite 2 years, but for a long time, it's not too bad. Although I have just dropped back down to last, pretty much, so maybe it's not that good. Oh, I got the amazing animation. Oh. No, don't worry, stop from pit. Oh, this video is going to go on too long. It's supposed to be just a little look back at the mod and just a show off in a race, but no, I forgot this game was appalling. No wonder I couldn't play it. Like, I was really bad at it, and like now I get why I was really bad at it, because it just has awful physics. This game could have been a lot better, actually. I remember thinking that. Like, it would have been a lot better if the physics were good. Like, if it had the physics of GP17, it would probably be my favourite MotoGP game. But like, there's just no saving it, really. I know I've just charged up inside, but it's really hard to ride this. If you've not played Valentino Rossi the game since, since it was the current MotoGP game, I urge you to go back and try it, just to see how very bad the physics are. I've gone on the grass, okay, apparently that doesn't really matter, and I lost a bit of speed, but I remember it's the old turn 10 as well, and I've overshot, I think, a little bit, not too bad. I'm 15th. I guess it's quite realistic for a KTM. Yeah, it does have the handling of a 2015 Ford bike, but it still shouldn't really be that bad. The inside of a bat, and I've just rammed him. Look how much wear my front tyre has already. Rossi's doing alright at the front. I've missed my braking zone. Alright, we'll just go the long way around. I'm literally struggling to play this game so much. I know I keep saying it, but it is so difficult. I know there's a lot of people that didn't like it at the time, and I fully agree with them now. I think we might have to try and fix this game with some mods, so that could be a future thing I do. There's no way would I ever go back to this game again, now I know that it's like this. I can't even get into the corners. I'm literally losing positions. Well, it's Ian One behind me. What's happened to him then? I'm 20th. Like, legitimately. And I know it's not even like modded AI, it's the actual AI, so I'm that bad that the actual AI are putting me down to 19th position. To be fair, the rear end just doesn't want to stay in line either. The brakes, and the bike is super rigid, it needs to be softened a lot. Sort of getting the hang of it a little bit now. We're actually going to make some moves. We're going to try and get past Carol Abraham. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't know if I'm just out-braking them or if I've overshot. A bit of both. Oh, I actually made a move around the outside. I'm quite happy about that. Right, Loris Baz. Come on then, mate. What are you going to do? Okay. That's what you're going to do. Well, I think that's probably a good place to end it. So yeah, that was my 2017 mod for Valentino Rossi the game. I know at the end that sort of evolved into me kind of just insulting Valentino Rossi the game. The physics of it at least. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to do this video. I just thought it might be something fun to try. If obviously, if you do want me to ever return to this game, I guess I can, but I said I'd be willing to at the beginning. I'm less willing to now. Maybe I'll have to mod it if I return to it. But yeah, that's been it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. I know the writings are horrendous before you go to the comments, but the physics are also horrendous, so that's probably why. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.